Up next on the CBS 12 News on the CW34, wicked weather in Florida. Strong storms bring 3 tornadoes today alone. But Mother Nature, she's not done yet. Hold on to your hats, folks. From Black Friday shopping to a hospital bed tonight, the lone survivor of a devastating crash remembering her best friend. And it's a heartless crime caught on camera. The plea from a woman you'll see only on CBS 12 News on the CW34 after a stranger snatches her 4-legged friend.
This is CBS 12 News at 10 on the CW34.
And we begin tonight with that wild weather. Severe storms across Florida, down power lines, flooded road, and damaged homes. 3 confirmed tornadoes, 1 in Manatee County, the other 2 in Polk, all touching down today. 1 person was injured. Tonight, the severe weather may be over, but all is not calm yet. Meteorologist Kate Wenzel live in studio right now to break it all down for us. Lots to talk about, Kate.
That's right, Paul. And when you see that video of the damage, it just shows you how we really did dodge a bullet today here in Palm Beach County. So I'm happy to say the severe thunderstorm watch is done. We are no longer in a risk of severe weather. But what we do have now is a wind advisory that will continue all the way through early Saturday morning. Check out your wind gust forecast as we take you to 10:30, about a half hour from now. Could be gusting to 48 miles per hour in Vero Beach, and by Friday afternoon up to 57 miles per hour. The winds stay elevated even through your Friday evening, and then eventually coming down just a little bit on Saturday, especially as we head into your Sunday. But there's that massive line of storms that rolled through the area. In fact, Miami-Dade County got hammered with lightning, and again, West Palm Beach, we kind of dodged a bullet as that line weakened a little bit before rolling through our area. Now notice some moisture on the backside, and that means we still have some rain in the forecast for Friday morning, mainly scattered showers and mainly before 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And then we are talking cooler air for Saturday and much drier air too. I'll have your weekend forecast plus a look ahead to Christmas. Paul?
The roller coaster continues. Thanks, Kate. The tornado is not the only severe weather. Straight line winds damaging about 70 homes here in Zephyr Hills this morning, north of Tampa. Heavy rain also throughout the state. Sarasota drenched, more than 4 inches of rain there. Orlando, get this, picking up more than 3 inches today alone. That's more than the city typically gets all December long. And take a look at some of the weather photos you, the CBS 12 on the CW34 viewers sent in. We love them. And of course, you can share them with us. All you need to do is text the word photo to 44332. You can see your pics on air and or online. And of course, you can track the rain as it moves right into your neighborhood. All you need to do is download the CBS 12 News Weather app. It is free in the App Store. New tonight, the lone survivor of a horrific crash in Fort Pierce speaking out. The 6 of them going shopping for the holidays, but instead, this teen lost 5 of her friends that tragic night. The man behind the wheel of the car that hit their SUV, police say here he is, 21-year-old Tanner Ray Dashner. Tonight, he's behind bars at the St. Lucie County Jail. And that's where we find CBS 12's Vincent Crivelli. And Vince, you spoke with that teen who actually lost her best friend.
Paul, this is a tragic story. This 14-year-old girl was out driving with some friends to buy Christmas gifts. That's when authorities say a man speeding almost 100 miles per hour crashed into the back of them. They say he never even touched his brakes.
That's when we was on the phone with each other.
14-year-old Ariana Stanberry shows us a video of her best friend, 17-year-old Alexis Cheney.
I'll never see her again.
Stanberry, Cheney, and 4 others were in a catastrophic car accident in Fort Pierce the day after Thanksgiving.
Had to watch my friend die.
Stanberry is the lone survivor. Authorities say 21-year-old Tanner Dashner was drunk 3 times over the legal limit, speeding 97 miles per hour in a 30-mile zone when he smashed into the SUV carrying Stanberry and her friends.
And I looked back to the back seat and I just saw a bunch of fire.
Petrified and in shock, Stanberry called out to her friends.
A second, somebody please answer me. Nobody would answer me. So that's when I screamed for help.
She realized she was the only one still alive. Then she saw a man come to her window.
And that's when he got a hammer. He hit the window and it buzzed, and he grabbed me out. And when I tried to go back to help the others, the car had blew up.
Stanberry called her mother as she processed what just happened.
I was like, I don't want to die. And I just watched my friend die.
Authorities arrested Dashner, who is the son of a St. Lucie County fire captain.
Happy that he's in jail, and I hope he's staying there forever.
Her rationale is simple. She says if she can't see her best friend again, why should Dashner see the outside of a jail cell?
I have to deal with it for the rest of my life.
Stanberry says there is no moving forward after losing her best friend. Meanwhile, Dashner is locked up behind me, charged with 5 counts of DUI manslaughter and 5 counts of vehicular homicide. A judge set his bond at $7.5 million. Reporting live in Fort Pierce, Vincent Crivelli, CBS 12 News on the CW 34.
Losing her best friend in a second. Vince, thank you. Tonight, those 5 families getting ready to spend Christmas without their loved ones. The crash also killing 16-year-old Anthony Martin, 21-year-old Anthony Victor, 21-year-old Darian Douglas, and 27-year-old Keaton Tillett. Only on CBS 12 News on the CW 34, a heartless crime. A stranger snatches a puppy right from its own home in Green Acres. Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office blasting the video all over social media tonight in hopes someone will find that stolen puppy and catch that cold-blooded culprit. CBS 12's Lily Ortiz live in West Palm Beach tonight. And Lily, you actually spoke exclusively to the dog's owner. What is her message to the thief tonight?
Paul, little Luna has been missing for 4 days now. Now, the dog's owner is Stephanie Padilla. She tells me her 2 little girls at home won't stop crying. Now, Paul, this mother, she is frantic to get the dog back, especially in time for Christmas.
No estamos.
Estefania Padilla, who is originally from Honduras, describes this 4-month-old brown and white pit bull mix as a member of their family.
Muy triste.
This mother of 2 says it makes her sick to her stomach every time she looks at this video captured on her home security camera.
Queremos que ella regrese y si alguien.
The ruthless crime happened last Sunday. Watch this video. You can see 2 people walking in front of her home along Fleming Avenue near First Street in Green Acres. Padilla's dogs, Luna and Liz, behind the fence. Focus on the person with a yellow shirt, dark shorts, a baseball hat, and a backpack.
Le abrieron el portón.
Sheriff's deputies say the person purposely opened the gate to let Luna escape. Seconds later, you could see the person walking towards the left of your screen and stops behind a tree. That's when deputies say the dog napper snatched Luna and walked away.
Que por favor no.
Padilla is asking the person who did this to please bring Luna home.
Now, tomorrow, the Padilla family plans to pass out missing dog flyers around their neighborhood. Reporting live tonight outside the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, I'm Lily Ortiz, CBS 12 News on the CW 34.
Heartbreaking, Lily. Thank you. And you can share the dog's photo on social media as well. All you need to do to find it is head over to our Facebook page or our website, cbs12.com. New tonight, shocking revelation. The death toll in the Parkland massacre could have been much higher. That's according to a new report that shows the confessed gunman still had nearly 200 rounds in his AR-15 when he got rid of it, then blended in with the rest of the students who were running for their lives. Now, police collected 70 shell casings on the first floor of the freshman building, a total of 140 throughout the entire school. Tonight, that suspected shooter now facing the death penalty if he's convicted of that massacre. Also tonight, silent panic alarms could become mandatory in all public school buildings. That is under a new measure filed in the Senate. The proposal, Alyssa's Law, is named after 14-year-old Alyssa Al-Hadef, one of the 17 Parkland victims. The panic alarm would be used in evacuations, not fire-related, lockdowns, or active shooter situations. Well, will he or won't he? That's the question President Trump finds himself asking tonight. He says if there's no government shutdown in the next 24 hours, still just hours from now, an FAA advisory goes into effect for the president's holiday vacation to Mar-a-Lago. Tonight, though, we did learn the House approved the $5.7 billion funding for the president's border wall, this move pushing the government closer to a partial shutdown. The Senate, though, still has to weigh in. The revolving door at the White House not taking a break for the holiday season. In a letter, Defense Secretary James Mattis announced he's resigning. Also in that letter, Mattis told the president he has the right to a defense secretary, quote, whose views are better aligned with yours, end quote. The announcement coming a day after the president said he plans on withdrawing U.S. troops from Syria, something that Mattis opposed. Followed, attacked, robbed, and right on her doorstep, yes. The new video, check it out, showing a woman attacked right outside her house and the scary connection it has to a South Florida woman's murder. Kate, the weather.
Yeah, Paul, even though that severe weather threat is now over, we have plenty to talk about. We have a wind advisory for Friday, maybe a few showers too. Dangerous boating. We'll tell you about those marine hazards, plus a chilly blast coming up for the weekend. That's all coming up after the break.
All right, Kate, and it is the bark. Yes, that little guy has a bark that saved Christmas. How that dog got a real-life Scrooge out of his and his two-legged family's house. That and more when we come back.
Proud partner of the CBS 12 News Network, the one to turn to.
A Washington, D.C. woman followed, attacked, and violently robbed. And tonight, police say they're searching for two suspects. It's a story eerily similar to us. A Wellington woman killed back in September, stabbed to death while out jogging in the nation's capital. Tonight, CBS 12's Maxine Bensel live in studio with more on the shocking surveillance video. Maxine.
Well, Paul, the woman was just arriving at the entrance of her apartment. In fact, she appeared to be looking for her keys in her purse when the two suspects came up from behind her and attacked.
Surveillance video shows the moment police say two suspects followed this woman home to her Washington, D.C. neighborhood. The same neighborhood where Wellington native Wendy Martinez was violently stabbed to death in September. You can see the woman walking to her door with a purse and bag in hand as the two men follow her. She sits down her bag, and as she appears to look for her keys, the suspects rush up behind her and attack. Police say they punched her in the back of the head, knocking her to the ground before kicking her in the face multiple times. Here's a closer look at those suspects police say then took off with the woman's purse that had credit cards, cash, and a tote bag inside.
And tonight, Crime Solvers of Washington, D.C. is offering a reward of up to $1,000 to anyone who can provide information that leads to the arrest of those two suspects in that shocking video. In the studio, Maxine Bensel for CBS 12 News.
Let's hope they find the Maxine. Thank you. Caught on camera here. Some quick thinking by convenience store clerks in Jacksonville helped put a would-be robber right behind bars. They say the man came in, demanded cash, and that's when the other employee locked the guy inside the store. They made a run for it, hiding behind a barrier outside. You see the video here. It shows the man trying to get out through different doors, but not in time. Why? Well, 5-0 arrived on scene and cuffed him. Well, most of us know about knockoff handbags and sunglasses, right? Women and guys, but counterfeiters are now selling baby products. That's right, baby products that put children at risk. And in tonight's 10:15 Difference, reporter Nathan Edwards shows us how to spot a fake.
Shopping online offers endless options, but also countless traps, especially when you're a new mom like Caitlin Lochtefeld, trying to get the best bang for your buck on expensive baby items.
You're putting yourself and your child in danger just by trying to find a good deal.
She recently discovered fake products are invading her favorite websites, garage sales, and Facebook Marketplace. Items like high chairs, walkers, cribs, and more.
My first thought is, okay, what have I bought on Amazon or on Facebook or from friends?
John North at the Better Business Bureau says most items are legit, but there are frauds on the market. Some will scam you flat out, while others try to trick the eye.
So believe it or not, baby items are a hot ticket item right now.
So how do you know what you're getting is safe? If you're buying from a website like Amazon, Zulily, or Wish, research the brand and check reviews.
Look at the Amazon reviews for that particular company and this particular product. And then you can also look for other products that they've sold and see what their rating is.
You can also find authorized sellers on manufacturer websites, and it's easy to search approved stores and online retailers. If buying in person at a garage sale or thrift store, test the item, feel it. Ask yourself, does it feel or look cheap?
What does your gut tell you?
Baby carriers are very popular with counterfeiters. We have an example right here. The left is fake while the right is real. Now you'll notice the both are very similar, but it's the little details that count. You'll notice that the materials are a little bit flimsier between the fake and the real one. And as you look closer at the labels, the real one has a lengthy description while the fake one is much, much shorter, and sometimes words are even misspelled. And when you look at the baby carrier's case, you'll notice that the color, very different, and the drawstrings are also changed. It's really the little details that matter.
And it's concerning to us because not only could they be dangerous, but in some instances they can be deadly.
Some good advice there. Well, you know what? We all love saving money, right? But experts say, hold on, safety is more important. Also, there is no such thing as doing too much research before making a purchase. Well, it is the bark. Yes, the bark that saved Christmas. New video showing the moment a Wisconsin family's dog scared off a would-be burglar. We're going to stop right now and check this video out. The couple was fast asleep. There he goes when the man broke in, started scoping out the Christmas gifts. And that's when Oliver, sprung into action, chasing that guy out. Look at little Oliver. The couple calls Oliver their little hero. I would too. All right, check this out. One big, gator. Trappers catching this 12-foot, 500-pound alligator yesterday near Bradenton, near Tampa, right, Kate? It took them more than 2 hours and a long game of tug-of-war to get the gator to shore. The giant reptile now at an alligator farm on the East Coast. Meteorologist Kate Wenzel joins me now, and wow is right. We're Floridians. We're used to these alligators. I did a little Google.
Yeah?
The largest American alligator, 1,000 pounds. So it's twice as much as in weight as the one you just saw.
Oh, incredible. And that almost didn't even look real. It was so large.
Did you see my reaction? Whoa!
Wow. And that's going to be your reaction tomorrow with the winds. It's going to be like, woo.
Boy. You know what? It seems like these last few weeks, the roller coaster never ends.
I know. It's been a very progressive pattern, Paul, and that's because we have been tracking nearly a cold front once a week for about the past month. And boy, this one packed a wallop. Now, we did dodge a bullet here in Palm Beach County and much of the Treasure Coast with no severe weather, but there were confirmed tornadoes, 3 of them west central Florida. They were all EF0, which is the lowest rating of a tornado, but we're thankful we didn't have that right here at home. Look at all that lightning still off in the Atlantic. So that main squall line has pushed through, but behind it, we still have lingering moisture as the actual cold front has not moved through yet. So basically just very light rain across portions of the Palm Beaches, and that will continue overnight into Friday morning, a slight chance of a few scattered showers. So the cold front is moving across the state. This drier air in the mid and upper levels indicated by those shades of orange, that's working in for Saturday. So the weekend looking really nice. But in the meantime, right now across West Palm Beach, 63 degrees. The winds out of the south-southwest at 10, so not too windy right now, but that's really what's going to be changing as we head into the next 24 hours. The wind advisory continues through 1 a.m. on Saturday with a tight pressure gradient in place. We're going to see those winds gusting upwards of 48 miles per hour for Vero Beach, upwards of 50 miles per hour West Palm, and they are going to stay really elevated all the way through Friday afternoon. 53 mile per hour wind gusts are expected, and still Friday night 11:30 they're elevated, starting to come down Saturday morning through Saturday night, and Sunday looking much better. Now we still do have some lingering moisture, so some spotty showers possible Friday morning, about a 30% chance of seeing some rain, but nothing like what we saw today. The winds will be the big story, partly sunny skies and mild temperatures for you. Then as we head into Saturday, our wind direction changes. We're going to see our winds out of the northwest, out of the west-northwest, and drier conditions, so looking pretty good. Temperature-wise, Friday morning, generally mid to upper 60s to start, and throughout the afternoon, we'll start to warm temperatures into the low range of the 70s for daytime highs, then Friday night turning cooler once again. Now, if you're planning to take the boat out, just don't do it tomorrow. We have a gale warning through late Friday. Also, a high risk of rip currents. Our winds out of the southwest, 25 to 35 knots with even higher wind gusts. Waves 3 to 6, but up to 13 feet in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, here's your 7-day forecast for the weekend is always in view, and a lot to talk about. So Friday, a few scattered showers, highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. Saturday, our cool day, 66 degrees. That's your daytime high, but we're going to see beautiful, brilliant sunshine Saturday, Sunday, also cooling down Saturday night. What about your Christmas forecast? Well, looking pretty good for South Florida Christmas. A 10% chance of showers Christmas Day with a high of 77 degrees. Then a little warmer as we head into later portions of next work week. Paul?
I love that beautiful brilliance this weekend. Thanks, Kate. Next, Alexa, who's eavesdropping on my conversations? How one Alexa user discovered a way to get another user's personal information. That's next. Glitch gave an Amazon Alexa user the ability to eavesdrop on about 1,700 private voice recordings from a stranger. That's right. It all started when the person asked to listen to his own recordings. Instead, Amazon actually sent him a link to more than 1,000 audio files from a stranger. Tonight, Amazon is blaming the glitch on a human error, they say, made by the company, and the issue, they say, is now resolved. An update now, that's a warning from Microsoft tonight, urging its users to update to the latest version of Internet Explorer. This all comes after a Google security engineer uncovered a serious flaw that lets hackers hijack your computer. Now, this affects versions 9, 10, and 11, as well as all Windows versions. People complaining about Christmas starting in November. That's right. But how about Halloween in September? Yeah, Universal Orlando announced their Halloween Horror Night celebration. It's going to begin, they say, in September next year. Now, that is the earliest the theme park has celebrated the ghosts, the ghouls, and the goblins. Haunted houses, scare zones, and live entertainment will now run from September 6th through November 2nd. All right, coming up in our entertainment buzz, Michelle Obama, the former First Lady, breaking the internet? Yes, with her new shoes. Look at them kicks. And live-action Aladdin is gaining popularity thanks to a hot bad guy. Ladies, you're going to want to stay tuned.
Evening, everyone. I'm Sam Kerrigan, tracking those low prices at the pumps for you. We've got a couple of busy travel days ahead of us here. If you do need to fill up in Delray Beach, you're coming in at just $2.16 at the Murphy USA on Military Trail near Linton Boulevard. Riviera Beach, you're at $2.19. That's at the racetrack on Blue Heron Boulevard, right near I-95. Stewart, you're at $2.25 at the Mobile Station on Canner Highway near Indian Street. And if you need to fill up in Okeechobee this evening, your low price is $2.27. You can find that at the Murphy USA on Parrott Avenue and Southwest 22nd Street. And to find the best gas prices right where you are, just head to our website, CW34.com.
Sam, good to see you tonight. Thanks. A new twist right now to the Super Bowl halftime show. That's what's trending in tonight's entertainment buzz. Rapper Travis Scott reportedly joining Maroon 5 center stage at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta for the halftime show. But wait a minute, not everybody's happy about it. Rapper Jay-Z, a big critic of the NFL over its treatment of former 49ers QB Colin Kaepernick, is trying to talk Scott right out of it. Well, the hype for the live-action Aladdin movie is real, and this actor is actor Marwan Kenzari, slated to play the bad guy in the new movie, and the internet is just going crazy over Hot Jafar sharing his shirtless photos across Twitter. I guess we don't have those. The flick also stars Will Smith as Genie. But he's not the only one getting social media attention tonight. Does this woman look familiar? Yeah, that's First Lady Michelle Obama. And look at all that glitter, thigh-high boots, and they're getting a lot of love. The former First Lady stepping out in these $4,000 boots during her book tour in Brooklyn, New York. Now, she was there promoting her memoir, Becoming, but no one could look away from those show-stopping boots. Could you? We'll be back after the break with your final check of weather. Final check of your weather, Kate.
Yeah, Paul, lots to talk about because tomorrow it's going to be very windy. We do have a wind advisory all day long. What can you expect first thing in the morning? Temperature is pretty comfortable, 62 to 68 degrees. Sunrise for you at 7:05. Gusty winds with a few showers possible and pretty much dry for the afternoon.
Not too bad compared to today.
I'll take it, Paul.
Yeah, I will too, and I guess you will too. Thanks for spending 34 minutes of your evening with us here on the CW Daily Mail TV. Well, that is next. And be sure to join Maxine Bensel and I for CBS 12 News at 11. See you then.